Cougar.com and the game of the week back on campus here at Calvert Hall. Booker Corrigan joined tonight by Ryan McLernan. Two teams that met in the PNC MIAA semifinals last year. Calvert Hall eking it out in a one-goal win. Calvert Hall went on to win the PNC MIAA championship. Ryan, let's talk about tonight the visiting Lakers. Who are some players we're going to want to watch?
All right, Booker, as you know, it all starts kind of at X with Shaq Stanwyck. He's the Tom Brady of the team, our quarterback. Colin Heacock is the hammer on the left side, can run, can gun, can put it away. We also have newcomer, sophomore Devin Shule, a Johns Hopkins commit, and Colin Chell, a sniper on the inside, a finisher, often a target for Shaq. The Boys Latin also has two midfields, really, two first midfields, that is. Guys like Keegan O'Connor, a recent Maryland commit, Tal Bruno, they can really bring the high heat. Ben Pridemore, very slick, very fast. Michael Lynch, very slick, very fast. Two first midfields helps them a lot. It lets them a lot of legs during the game. On the back line, you got Mac the Knife Ponds. We know he's always going to take the #1 player for the opposing team. And also kind of the heart and soul back there is Big Tom Brown. Tom Brown's had a fantastic year this year. Doesn't get too far extended. He really does his job well.
For Calvert Hall, it's going to be imperative that goaltender Joe McSorley, the freshman who's been recently named the starter at Calvert Hall, he's going to need to have a big night. And then, of course, the Kelly trio, Timmy Kelly, Johnny Kelly, and Stephen Bones Kelly, their face-off star. Jordan Germershausen does a nice job handling the ball on attack. And defensively, Garrett Epple is going to make you pay a price to make a play, as is Eric Evans. Those are the stars that we're going to watch here on Cougar.com. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs, locally grown, nationally known. We'll be back with the face-off right after this.
Hunter.
Face-off on its way. Hunter Moreland going against Stephen Bones Kelly. First quarter here at a beautiful Kelly Field at Calvert Hall, and Calvert Hall's Johnny Bells comes up with the opening face-off. Tyler Mays, the long stick star for Calvert Hall, hustles off, and the Cardinals are ready to go on the offense. Johnny Kelly, top left side, exchanges with Bones. Bells pushes it down to Fanshaw. It's behind with Jordan Germershausen. 30 seconds in, and the Cardinals, everybody gets a touch. It's important to get into the flow of the game, right, Ryan?
Yeah, not trying to push it right out of the gate. You know, I know Calvert Hall's kind of known to throw it all over the field and take some chances. Maybe tonight they're going to be a little more patient against the, senior-laden Lakers.
Kelly, now inside pass out of the stick of Johnny Kelly. And now Christian Knight has it again. We'll apologize for the extreme sun glare, but Cougar.com brings you all the best high school lacrosse in the Baltimore area as Pridemore touches it in. And similar to the Cardinals' approach, BL, everybody's going to get a touch here, and that happens because the defense shuts down that transition. You now have to play your 6-on-6 offense.
And I think they want to feel each other out a little bit here in the first quarter. Neither team wants to get in a position where they're all of a sudden down by 2 and going, oh my gosh, what do we got to do now?
Ben Pridemore behind Stanwyck now against Epple. This is Colin Heacock going in lefty. Pass off the stick on the inside. Shot goal. Wow. Casey Reese with the finish.
Tic-tac-toe passing there, Booker. Down one side through X, established the strong side here on the near side of the field, but attacked the weak side. Found the open man. That's pretty.
And Casey Reese on the finish. 10:09 remaining. First quarter, Lakers up 1.
Okay, Boys Latin electing here to go with Brian Lichtenauer, going with that 1-2 punch of Hunter Moreland and Brian Lichtenauer facing off. It'll be interesting to see if they stay with that all night.
2/3 of what I like to refer to as the committee. They were one of the first programs that I really saw go with a multiple-headed monster at the face-off logo. Shot by Germershausen goes just wide. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Make sure you check out their top prospect camp. The Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club solely interested in supporting the efforts of these fine athletes and coaches. And of course, you don't look at too many MIAA teams that don't have a wealth of talent from the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Locally grown but nationally known. Easily one of the top programs in the country. Second midfield line out for the Cardinals here. Wing with Fanshaw. He exchanges quickly with Ciccarone. And Fanshaw is going to go for a little invert here, being defended by Moscow.
I think that's interesting. Calvert Hall went with their second midfield nice and quick, and recognizing they're going to need to play a lot of boys.
And as you say that, Timmy Kelly to Jordan Germershausen. Great 6-on-6 offense.
Beautiful look there to the backside. He saw through. That's a nice diagonal pass. Jordan put it away. He knows how to do that well.
Jordan Germershausen moving his feet without the ball, making plays. Bones Kelly with the face-off win. And he is once again showing us why we refer to him as the Egg McMuffin of face-off guys.
3 in a row for Bones there, isn't that right?
That is correct. .840 remaining. First quarter tied at 1. This is Johnny Bells pushing it to Johnny Kelly. Fanshaw behind to Germershausen. Johnny Bell's left-hand drive. Germershausen spins it to the backside pass, knocked down, loose ball opportunity. Great hustle play by Hugh Moscow. And he's going to let it go out of bounds. Smart play by him, and the Lakers look to clear. 8:06 remaining first quarter. And a turnover, tenacious ride by the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think Tal Bruno should have just carried there. I think he kind of got a little case of the yips and threw it into Keegan O'Connor, who was covered. I think that sun might have played a factor there too.
And this sunset it's a little bit of a challenge. I actually put a request in to have the sunset a little bit earlier so that we would have gotten through this.
I feel like Terry Aronson Raid King down in Ocean City, getting myself ready for a night out on the town.
Kelly gets it to Fanshaw. Now it's Germershausen. Germershausen guarded by Brown. Mac the Knife Pons over on Timmy Kelly. Here's Johnny Kelly getting a step. Aaron leads, trail check. Christian Knight shrugs that one off.
Strong move there. He got right through that check. You see that? Still able to get a shot off. Retain possession. Oh, there's the
Aaron
knife
pass. Ryan, while we have a minute here at the 6:56 mark, tell us a little bit about the Baltimore Crabs and that great top prospect camp.
Well, we started that camp 2 years ago to be a teaching camp for the elite middle school players. So we actually screen every player that attends just to make sure we have a certain level so we can go fast. It's a teaching camp. It's not a scrimmage camp. Guys aren't coming and playing games. They're coming and learning small-sided stuff, two-man games, individual skills. And we've got really great response this year. We got boys coming from Utah, Colorado, California, Atlanta.
And that tells you the value and that word-of-mouth, high-quality teaching. The Baltimore Crabs top prospect camp, great place to learn. And as a coach, I can tell you it's vital that you are a teacher out there. Even college coaches that I work with emphasize the fact that they have to teach systems and fundamentals throughout kids' careers.
Well, I'll tell you, we spend a lot of time, teaching shooting and teaching where to be on the field. And yes, we got a lot of good players, but you still got to coach them up.
Mintzer exchanges with Fritz. Wing for Timmy Kelly, and now it's back up top with Fritzy. Fritzy right to left split, guarded by Pridemore. Inside cut, great play. What a save, Christian Knight. Not you, fat Jesus. Get it out.
Holy cow, that was a beautiful play. Wide open on the doorstep. I'd like to have that back.
And there's an example of Christian Knight just breaking a kid's heart. Kelly, diagonal pass across the field. One more. Oh, shot
Beautiful.
goal. And credit number 17, Ethan Mitzer, the freshman.
Talented freshman. Great look through. Another diagonal pass. Well done by Calvert Hall there.
Great offense. I know Torrey Casemeyer and Coach Dave Huntley, do such a nice job with this assistant coaching responsibilities along with head coach Brian Kelly. And you can't talk about
Steve
great
Bones
coaches.
Kelly,
Yeah.
number 4 in the bank for him.
You can't talk about great coaches without referencing Bobby Shriver. In his first season here at 31st season here at Boys Latin, a veteran on the sidelines for the Lake, assisted by my man Steve Dubin. Errant pass by the Lakers. 4:51 remaining first quarter. 2-1 your score. Calvert Hall now in the lead. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Tremendous organization, locally grown, nationally known. Great check by Heacock on the ride. Eefs it over to Shaq Stanwyck. Shot goes wide. Quick restart here for Stanwyck. 4:19 remaining. Casey Reese spins it up top. And this is Miguel Lynch. I had some time to spend with Moscow, Lynch, and Mac the Knife Pons last weekend. Little conversation. Great kids.
They've been playing, at Boys Latin for many years, It's kind of feel like they've been here for a while,
Fanshaw thinks twice about getting it back to Johnny. Kelly pushes it behind to Germershausen, and now he will matriculate it up to Kelly.
Unforced turnovers hurting the Lakers here early.
Here's Bones. Kelly double pick right at the top of the box.
He's
Inside
open in the
cutter.
middle again.
Shot over the cage. Great cut by Johnny Bells.
That's been open 2 or 3 times now.
Shot by Fanshaw, kicked by the left foot of Christian Knight, and he gets it to Benny Pridemore. Pridemore, born and raised down in Georgia, and then transferred up to Boys Latin. Came up and tried out some Baltimore lacrosse. I coached him in 7th grade.
You told me that. I think that's incredible.
Coached a lot of great young. Ryan Brown was on that team. He's doing all right.
Really well. Calvert Hall product at Johns Hopkins.
Austin Stewart, who's now down at Lynchburg. Dominic Scarfo, my man, held down the D for me. Jack Brust in the goal. Great squad.
Jack's up at Quinnipiac,
Yes.
right?
Here is Shaq Stanwyck, 2-man game with Team Moyer. Moyer rolls off, gets it. And Moyer wants a little isolation time here. 2.5 minutes left first quarter.
Working the 0, got the shorty behind. See if he can make something happen.
Keegan O'Connor driving against Deal. Ball behind to Stanwyck. Stanwyck guarded by Eppel. Eppel knows how to play a physical brand of lacrosse, no doubt. Team Moyer shot wide, backed up by Colin Heacock. And we are 2:04 remaining first quarter. Booker Corrigan and Ryan McLaren bringing it to you. Ball out of the stick of Stanwyck. Picked up by Keegan O'Connor. Stripped delicious by Garrett Eppel.
What a nice check.
And now Eppel's going to get put. But Ryan, if you're going to go over a kid's head, you should be outside of the box, not at goal line extended at the even spot.
Absolutely. A player like Garrett Eppel's not going over the head of goal line extended anytime soon, I don't think. Hey, I got to tell you, this freshman goalkeeper has been up to the task so far for Calvert Hall. That's got to be tough coming out here against a veteran team like the Lakers.
The #1 team in the country, and for all the right reasons.
Maybe when you're a freshman you can do it, because you just don't know. You just don't know how tough it is. Okay.
Great ground ball pickup by Lanahan. Ball checked out of his stick, and I'll tell you, there's hustle everywhere on this field. 1:10 seconds for the Lakers to try and generate something. They trail 2-1 here. Cougar.com bringing you great high school lacrosse action. Huge thank you to the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club sponsoring the first quarter again this year. Baltimore Crabs running that Crab Feast tournament. That Crab Feast tournament, one of the best tournaments in the country. Mac Pons in a bit of a pickle. Pushes up top to Colin Heacock. Count still on. Heacock streaking righty. Rolls back lefty, shot, goal. And just like the day after a bad chili cook-off, we're knotted at deuces.
That's awful tough to defend, Booker. Defender was in nice position there. Heacock just kind of spun, let it go, low to low. Hard for the goalie to see. He was in good position.
Veteran dodge by Heacock, threatens with the right hand, turns back, and a nifty little low shot.
Oh, you got me.
With 42 seconds left in the first quarter, I allowed McLaren to go all the way to the end of the quarter before I slammed it on him.
And I got to tell you, I'm quite embarrassed, Booker. I must have had 35 texts from people telling me, make sure you win the race to Nifty. Win the race. And now all my fans will be very disappointed.
I'm proud of you, though, because you were concentrating on doing your job. Colin Heacock with the goal, one of my daughter Mary's absolute favorite people. And here he is again going against Evans. Shot, goal! What a play by Colin Heacock. Individual effort. Flies late with 5 seconds left in the quarter. Colin Heacock says, I'm a Heacock. You got to let me fly on this.
He stuck it right on in there. Like an Irishman in the pub throwing darts. Locked it in. So we got a push after this goal. Is that a? Let's see what the call is.
Wait for the referees. Again, referee for tonight's game, Reginald DeWhite, calling an illegal body check. That's one you can wave off too, but they opt not to. Call it. They get downgraded to a push, wave it off. 3-2 boys Latin, 5 seconds in the first quarter. And now Calvert Hall will
they get possession there, or is there a man-up face?
I think it's going to be a man-up face-off.
It was after the goal. It's a dead ball. That penalty, there should be no face.
And you see the referees, Reginald DeWhite, Mario Delacuti, and Gordon Sumner, your officials for tonight's game.
Well, I guess I got that call wrong, Booker.
You know, it's one of those things. They said it was a... Now you got 3.8 seconds. Bones just wants to hold on to this.
And they'll start with the
Calvert Hall will have possession to start the second quarter. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. And, of course, check out BD Diagnostics for all your personal health needs. Go to BD.com to learn how you can take advantage of their tremendous services. It is easy and pain-free. BD Diagnostics, proud sponsor of Cuda Sports, as well as Dual Cam Productions. Tremendous company. Get in touch with Dual Cam Productions. They'll put together a highlight video for you that you can save forever.